Hey, what's up everybody? It's Marquita coming back to you with another video from At Home with Quita. Thank you so much for joining me on another video this week, guys. I really appreciate it. So we're actually going to be doing a flip through because it is almost June. It'll be June in a couple of days, or it'll be June soon. And so I thought I would show you a flip through of my planners from January up until now. And then once the end of the year comes, I'll show you a flip through from June to the end of the year. That makes sense. So if you're new here on my channel, I really do hope that you will consider subscribing and also liking this video if you enjoy planner videos, which is what this is. So let's jump right into it. If you want to see that, stick around. All right, so I've used several planners over the past 6 months, I guess. Well, not several. I don't know. Let me not say several. I've used a couple. I started out this year in the Glam Girl planner. This is not the Glam Girl cover. The Glam Girl cover is inside. Y'all, I'm a little bit of a hot mess, so I'm about to expose some of my secrets. My Glam Girl is not even in this planner. The cover's not in here. But my first 6 months are between the Glam Girl planner and then my current neutral planner. And yeah, so I've been all over the place because when new things come out that I see are super cute, then I'll go get them. So I'm just a little bit addicted, just a little bit, guys, in a healthy way, right? Whatever helps me sleep at night, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the flip through. Again, some of it is in here and then some of it is in my new planner here. So let's jump right in. All right, so I flipped us to January, so I can go ahead and show you starting in January. And so this is the beginning of the whole Glam Girl planner. It has this calendar insert, and then this is the currently page for January. I don't really write on the currently page. I don't know why. Like, not even in my new planner, I don't. It's so weird because I would really love to start using this page, but I don't. So maybe eventually I'll incorporate that into my planning style. So January, let's move forward. I always decorate my monthly. It starts here for me because this is the hub. And so this is going to tell me everything that I have to do during the month. And so this is an important page for me. And so I use the Trendsetter. No, the Daydreamer stickers and some other stickers from other sticker books. So it looks super cute. I also want to mention that I will also do a flip through of my mini. So make sure to comment below and let me know if you want to see the same type of flip through of my mini happy planner, and I'll show you that as well. So let's move forward and I'll just flip through and I'll talk you through a couple of highlights and just, you know, my thought process and everything. So, and make sure you guys, if you have any questions about anything that you see here, just leave it below and, you know, I'll answer that for you. So this is the first week. And of course I wanted to use the Glam Girl stickers because why not? This was a Glam Girl planner and I was all hyped up. So I was like, let's use the Glam Girl stickers and let's just go all out. So that's what I did. And then this is the Glam Girl half sheet. As you all know, I use that for my menu planning. My orders, I had a little note of gratitude here, and then I had separated each kid and what they had going on. So super cute. And then this was my video ideas. I don't use exactly the same like this anymore, but I do still use a half sheet in my planner, as y'all know. Next week, of course, I had to do Glam Girl again because like I said, I was like all on this kick with Glam Girl, and it was such a pretty planner, which it still is, and I love the lines. That was one of my favorite things and why I chose this planner, because I loved how each box had lines. And so this still is a really awesome planner. And guys, if you're listening, hopefully you watch this video up until this point. I am giving away the remainder of my Glam Girl inserts, which are going from June to the end of the year, I believe. I don't believe it was an 18-month planner, so I think it just goes from June to the end of the year. So if you want me to send that to you, I'll pick one person and I'll send the rest of that to you because I'm not going to use it and I don't want it to go to waste. So I just wanted to leave that there. So if you want to comment below and let me know if you would like that, or send me a private message or contact me on Instagram, then of course I will send that to you. And the only thing that I ask, if possible, is that you follow me on Instagram at AtHomeWithQuita, and that also you are subscribed to my channel. So those are the only two things that I request. I don't require them, but I do request them. So that would be awesome. So I just thought I'd throw that out there before I forgot. Second week of January was amazing as well. Used half sheets again, same way. And then I had a separate little checklist here, this is from the ARC Disc Bound Planner to track my orders. And then my weekly meal plan from Happy Planner, half sheets, grocery list in the back. So I had a lot of half sheets in here this week. And then I had some more video ideas, Instagram ideas and stuff like that. So this was a super pretty week. Everything looked cohesive because this is all glam girl stuff, except like some of these half sheets. So the next week I did all purple. Not sure why. I guess I just wanted to change it up and to do a color scheme. This is probably from the rainbow sticker book. I love the rainbow sticker book because I did do a rainbow spread at some point, and I do want to do another one too. So I don't know why exactly I went purple, but I like it. Next week is when I did my whole color coding system. These color coding squares are from my shop. So I did a video on my channel, which I'll link above if you want to check that out, just explaining to you a great way that you can color code. And so I color coded this entire spread and it worked out pretty well. I used to really color code a lot before, but I don't do it as much now. I like to use a variety of stickers. So, but color coding is awesome. And I know there's a lot of ladies out there who do color code. And then I used this half sheet just to write down some things that were going on this week and some video ideas and just to-do lists and things like that. So that is the end of the month. And then I did try to use the February page, but that was a little bit of a fail. And that brings us to February. February, same thing. As you can see, my monthly is the hub, so I've got to decorate this. And I just kind of went all over the place. I didn't stick with a specific theme. I think it looks super cute, and it has everything on here that I need to plan for the month. Then we go into the first week, and I love teal. So I know why I did this, because I love teal. And it's really, really cool, guys, to reflect back on some of these spreads because, you know, a lot can change over the months. And so I'm like, I remember this daily page that I used to use. This is a daily schedule. It is a printable from my shop. It goes from 8 to 12 p.m. And so I used to just transfer this from week to week. And so that way, because I wanted to adopt a schedule, because it's hard for us to go by a schedule in terms of like time frame. We do have a schedule in terms of like we do this every day, but to say like at 8 we're going to do this, at 9 we're going to do this, is really hard for my family. And so I wanted to try it out, and I still do want to have a daily schedule, but it's just difficult for me. I don't know why. I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't work outside the office or outside the home. My office is here. I work from home, and so it just works out to just kind of wing it. Just wing it, right? A planner saying wing it, right? So it just, you know, that's the way it works for my family. So eventually, maybe, hopefully I'll try to implement this daily schedule again, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. And then I tried to like have like things I knew we had to do during the week, broken out by day, my cleaning schedule. And then I used this half sheet to do my video ideas, social media, to-dos, and my grocery list and things like that. And so this is a really pretty spread. And so as you guys can see, most of the time I write everything in. Sometimes I don't. Like my personal Bible study goals at the bottom, I don't always write in because that's something I'm doing all the time. That's my life. So I pretty much know what I need to do daily, but I do like seeing it here. But even though it's not written in, doesn't mean I don't do it. And even sometimes some of the other things, even if it's not written in on my schedule, doesn't mean I don't do it. It just means I'm lazy and I didn't write it in. So, you know, so just a little tip for you guys, you know. And so, yep, that's that. And so I love how this one turned out. And I never wanted to be the type of planner that does all this decoration and makes it look cute and everything, and then just doesn't use my planner. And I know like some of my friends say that. They say, well, you have to remind me to use the planner. And so I'm not that girl, because what I do is I take this thing with me all over the house. It's like attached to my hip almost. Now my mini planner stays in my purse, which I'm trying to start bringing that one out more because it has my fitness stuff in there. And I need to be looking at that all day in order to stay on track. And so, but with this classic planner, I take it upstairs when I go upstairs, I take it downstairs when I go back downstairs. And so that way I always have it and I'm always looking at it, and I keep it by my bedside. And that way when I wake up in the morning, it's the first thing I see. So I think, you know, just a tip, if you leave it somewhere nearby, take it with you, just put it in a place where you're going to see it, in a place where you go all the time, then that will help you to be able to use it. And so that's just, you know, that's what I do, and it works for me. So that's it for that week in February. The next week is just a really colorful, pretty theme. It has lots of yellows, greens, pinks. I really liked it. This was a favorite, one of my favorite. Well, not one of my favorite, but this was a really nice one. Most of the stickers here are from Happy Planner, of course, and then we've got some stickers from my shop. So if you guys have any questions about any stickers you see here, just let me know and I'll let you know where I got it from. And then of course my half page with my social media stuff, my meal planning, grocery list, all that good stuff. And sometimes I'm trying to look and see if I had any highlights. My girlfriend did have a launch party. She launched her shop on Etsy called Candy's Creation, which is mugs and glasses and wine glasses and things like that. She does some super cute stuff, guys. So I would definitely say go check her out. Again, it's Candy's Creation. And if you have any questions about that, let me know. But she's awesome. So she's made me a few mugs and wine glasses. And so I use them all the time. Great quality. Love her. So that is the highlight from this week. Super cute spread though, right? I think it was cute. And then this was my rainbow spread. So let me pull this out so you can see it all the way. These are just my half pages here. Of course, same concept, my social media stuff, and then my menu planning. So as you guys can see, I'm pretty consistent. I mean, I think this type of video really exposes you if you're not really using your planner and you're just decorating it and to take a picture for Instagram or YouTube or whatever. I think this really kind of exposes you. I mean, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that, you know, you can kind of see from this video whether or not a planner is really planning. And so as you can see, for the most part, I am. I really am. And sometimes I just forget to write some stuff in here and there, and I get lazy. It doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. It just means that I just didn't write it in. So this is my rainbow spread. So I did a really super cute spread. I did a video on my channel as well if you're interested in looking at that to see how I achieved this look. And then I did the same thing in my mini happy planner. So I did rainbow spreads for that week in both planners. So this is, I love doing that. So I want to do another rainbow spread. Doesn't look like I had too much going on the weekend. So there's really no highlights here. Doesn't mean I didn't do anything. I just didn't write it down. And then of course my half sheets, which I just showed you. So that is that. So let's move forward to the next week. All right, so this week, I love this week. I thought it was really pretty because it had all these like rose gold touches, and look at that pretty watercolor. All these stickers are from Happy Planner. Some of the embellishments are from my shop, but for the most part, this is from Happy Planner. This is from the Color Story sticker book. Y'all know how I feel about the Color Story sticker book. It's super easy. It's a great place to start if you're new to planning because it has a color scheme already kind of predetermined or sectioned off within that book. And all you can do is just take those pages and then just decorate it, and you know everything's going to look cohesive. So I would definitely start there if you're new to planning and you want to do decorative planning, but you're kind of uncertain as to like how to do that. The Color Story sticker book makes it really easy. So I love this layout, I do. And of course I have my half sheets here. And I did a video on my channel this week with how I menu plan. That's why you see like breakfast, lunch, and dinners here. Normally I only write dinners in on this page. And then of course my grocery list on the back. And that's the other half of the spread. So I really love this spread. It was really pretty. Again, nothing there. And then this is March. So March, I didn't have that much going on. Just looking down here, I was trying to remember to do some highlights even from like some of these past months. But I didn't have, oh, we did a kids obstacle course. We did, my daughter went to a Cat in the Hat party. My sister had her baby shower. And then we had the memorial of Christ Jesus' death, which was the most important thing. So March was awesome. So there we go. This must have been, let's see, where I started. Oh, I missed two weeks. Why did I miss 2 weeks? That is weird. So I missed the first week of March and the second week of March. I'm not sure why though. That is the strangest thing. That is really strange. Okay, anywho, I don't know why I missed that. I really can't think of why I would have missed it, but it's not in there. So I'm trying to think, did I put it in another planner? Because I just don't see why I would miss 2 weeks of planning. Was I out of town or something? I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna do some investigation work and I'll let y'all know because that is just bizarre. But anywho, so we're on to the third week in March, and I used a gold and black theme. Here's my half sheets here. Same stuff that you see in every week. And so this was a really, really pretty one. And I believe I did a video on my channel with this one too. So a lot of these spreads you guys might already be familiar with, only because I do plan with me's all the time and I upload those videos to my channel and I post on my Instagram as well. So you probably have seen some of these already. But I loved how this turned out. I did the gold washi at the bottom and then this little foil washi, which is really pretty. So one of my favorite spreads as well. So let me pop that back in, and then we move on to the next week in March. And as you can see, I did a lot of stripes and just vibrant and bright colors. All of these are Happy Planner stickers from the Color Story sticker book as normal. You guys know how I feel about that sticker book, obviously. And then my social media YouTube stuff, that's when I started writing down my subscribers. So back in March, I had 8,632 subscribers, and now I'm at like 12,400 subscribers, which is awesome. So I like to see the growth there. And then Instagram says 2,933, and I'm at like 67 something, I don't know, something like that. But I like to see the growth. So that's the reason why I write it there, because I like to see that. And then I have a little to-do list, to-buy list, and then this is the other half of the spread. Now this was probably my favorite spread, I think. No, this wasn't my favorite. Was this my favorite? This was one of my favorite, if not my favorite. I love the flowers. I love the flowers. Let me pull this out so you can see it. This was really, really pretty. I did enjoy, and then plus we had the memorial of Christ Jesus' death. So that was super, super an emotional and just awesome week, just to kind of, you know, reflect back on Jesus and what he did. So I love this week of planning, and I think this was my favorite. I want to say it was my favorite. I have some more favorites now too, but I love this week of planning, and I want to say I also do have a video on my channel showcasing this. So this is when I started using my neutral planner, which is what I use now. I love neutral. I'm obsessed with it right now. Of course, y'all know I switch things up quite constantly, so I'm sure something else will be my favorite later. But right now I love neutral. So that's the end of Glam Girl. So if you want to pick up Glam Girl, again, it's going to go from, well, I have all the months after March, but of course you won't need them unless you repurpose them for something. I'll send them all from April up until the end of this year, 2018. So let's move into April, and I wanted to kick off using this planner with me doing a neutral theme in my monthly, and so that's what I did. I just did a black pen and black stickers, gray stickers, just to make it neutral, just to kind of kick it off. And so some highlights from this month is that I did a tennis event for a lot of my friends, and we just got together and played tennis. The boys had a hike. We did a ladies' night, and then I did a photo booth with my husband. My husband and I have a photo booth company. We have a lot going on. We're entrepreneurs at heart. My husband does have a full-time job, but we just love doing extra stuff outside of that, just to make a little extra money, and we love doing it as well. So it just helps all the way around. So, and then we went to Las Vegas. My husband and I went to Las Vegas, and that was super awesome. We had a great time. So that was just some highlights from April. This is my April photo challenge from Happy Planner, which I didn't participate in. I thought I was going to, but I didn't. I wish I had have, but I'm just not good with like my memory planning type stuff and doing things like this. I don't know why, I'm just not. So I'm hoping to get better at that. Okay, this was my favorite. I remember I told you I thought this one was my favorite, the week of the memorial. This one is one of my favorite, but this one was my absolute favorite. This is the one that I have a video on my channel for, and so this was my favorite. So let me pull this out. So as you can see, I did use a lot of flowers. My favorite color is teal, so I love mixing that with purples and pinks, and I just really love how this one turned out. And I think I got this from the Choose Happy sticker book, and I think at this time I had just purchased that, and so I was all about it. And so I love how this one turned out. So it's super pretty, probably my favorite. And it's one of my most viewed videos on YouTube as well. So I'll make sure to link that above if you want to check it out. And then this next week was the week we went to Vegas, so I didn't do too much planning. This was a new sticker kit from my shop. which had all these little icons. All of this is just that kit and a couple of stickers from these little sticker books. I have a video on my channel if you want to watch that. I know I keep saying that, but I do. So I try to link all of the videos that pertain to whatever I'm talking about at that point in the video. And if I can't link it, it's because I just don't have the video. So just be on the lookout for that. So this is the week that we went to Vegas and we had a really, really nice time. And so I used these half sheets, which are from the Happy Planner, of course. And these, I'm not sure the name of them, but they're for traveling. And so it says, let's go. And then it has your little list of things you need to do, who's going, where you're going, what time, and all that stuff. So the only thing about this trip that I was like really apprehensive about is just flying. Y'all know I hate flying. I hate it. I mean, this trip confirmed it for me. Like, I really just do not like traveling like that. I like driving. I don't like turbulence. I get really, really anxious and nervous about it. And I just don't like flying. Like, I'm not like deathly afraid of it, but I don't like it at all. Like, I could do without it. So that's the only thing. And then this week is the next week. And this is when I started using my half sheets, these Get Focused half sheets. I do have a video on my channel with how I set it up in terms of how I break things out and everything, but these are mostly stickers from my shop. I did use a little washi as well, and then I put my grocery list on the back. So this is how I'm currently using the half sheets. Sometimes I'll use the Get Focused ones, sometimes I'll use some other ones, and I'll split it out the same way, if that makes sense. And so I love this spread because it was really different for me. I'm not a big red girl, but I do love how this turned out. And this actually ended up being like almost one of my favorites as well, along with the one I just showed you. So this one was super cute and I loved it. So next week, this is from the Goal Getter sticker book. All of these stickers are mostly all of these stickers are from the Goal Getter sticker book. I love how this one turned out as well. Didn't really have too many highlights for this week. Let's see. I don't think I did too much of anything. I had some happy mail. That's a highlight, right? And then I had a photo booth. My husband and I had a photo booth in Atlanta. And that is it, I think, from what I wrote down. So this one was super cute. I love it. And this is when I started using my flip up boxes. These are available in my shop. And so this is a full schedule from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And so I used it daily to kind of track the schedule that I wanted to do. And these turned out really, really well. So I loved using these in my planner. And I probably will go back to using them eventually sometime soon. Because you guys know I switch it up quite a bit. And then this is when I started tracking anniversaries. So there was a lot of anniversaries in April. And I like to send a text or send a card or a call and let people know that, you know, I'm thinking about them. And so these are actually May anniversaries. I apologize, because this is the May page that goes with the next page that's supposed to be here, which is in my planner. And so so these are May anniversaries. So I just write down the date and the person, and so that way, you know, they'll know I'm thinking about them. All right, let me stick this back in. And then we're gonna move into my actual planner that I'm using now. So that is January to April. I did love this marble color when I was using it. I thought it was really, really super pretty. And then once I went into Glam Girl, then I didn't need this any longer. But I keep all my covers because I repurpose them and I store old things in them. And so, so this worked out really well for that. And then, like I said, I went into Glam Girl and now I'm in neutral. So let's open this one up. So this is my current planner. You guys have seen this a gazillion times. As you see here, like I said, I use the neutral planner. This is the modern, simple and modern planner, something like that. And so let's go ahead and flip to May, right? Because yep, we left off in April. So again, I love using neutral because to me, it just helps my stickers pop out and stand out a little bit more. I don't have to worry about any other busyness going on with the page. So I'm loving neutral right now. And so what I did on this side is I just covered it up because I didn't need to see that whatever was on that side of it. And I did that, I think, for some of the other pages as well. So if I get to those, I'll show you. I think maybe just the dividers. I know I'm going off track here. Yeah. So I just did it for the dividers. So whatever was on this side, I didn't want it to see it and I want it to be neutral. So I did this same thing for this one, like I just said, and then this also, and then most of the other tabs in here as well. So let's go, let's focus here. So we're going into May. So this is my May monthly spread. I used Glam Girl stickers for this. I wanted to get back into Glam Girl because I was missing her so much. So I decided to use Glam Girl for this. And it's super functional to me, and I love how it turned out. And then I did the same thing for the week in my mini and my classic size happy planner. I used Glam Girl. I went all out with it because I used the half sheets as well, and tracked everything on there. And then I used this also, it's from Happy Planner. It's not from Glam Girl, but I thought it went really well with the pattern. And I just wrote down some highlights for Thursday and for Friday. And this worked out really well. Actually, I may implement this again in my planner for the weekend, just to write down some highlights and things, especially if you have a busy day coming up. And then this is also when I created and implemented these smaller flip up boxes with checklists. So if you open it up here, you'll see a little checklist, and then you close it. It looks really, really simple, and it was really pretty and functional, and I loved just having my checklist underneath here, because it's kind of like hidden almost. Like on the front, it just looks like everything is like cohesive and everything. It doesn't look too busy. Then when you flip it up, you've got your list there. So these are available on my shop in many different colors, and they're actually turning out to be one of my most popular items. So thank you so much for that. And so I really do love using those in my planner, and I'll probably use some for next week. And so Glam Girl turned out really well, don't you think? I love how it all turned out, and it just really, really brought me back. And I really enjoyed planning this week. This was a really pretty busy week for us because I had a Bible study with my sister on Friday. Then Saturday we had this ladies brunch at this swanky place in Atlanta called the Swan House, which was really nice. And then on Sunday I had a family dinner at my sister's house with all of the siblings. So that was really nice. So this was a great weekend. So I loved how I used the Glam Girl stickers in this spread. And then this week, I actually purchased the new color story book. Well, I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me. And so I picked that up because I love the first one that I had. So I decided to pick up the second one. And so these stickers are from there, with the exception of these flip-up boxes, same concept that I just showed you. And so I loved using the color story. And there was a bit of a change for me too, because I wouldn't typically choose this color scheme, but I thought it was really, really awesome, and I loved it, and it was pretty. And then I used my half sheet, and I tried to make it cohesive with this spread as well. And so so that was nice. All right, and then this was Squad Goals Week. I enjoyed Squad Goals Week. Happy Planner had put out a challenge. They wanted everyone to create a spread using the hashtag Unique Happy Planner, and they wanted us to use all of the stickers from the Squad Goals sticker book. So that's what I did, and so this is how my spread turned out. You guys have probably seen this video on my channel already, but this is one of my favorite spreads. I'm not really too big on the Squad Goals sticker book, but I do like some of them in the booklet a lot, and this is the color scheme that I really enjoyed. And as I start to use them more, I may start to like them a little bit more, but it took a little while to grow on me. But I did enjoy this challenge, and I thought it was awesome of them to do that, and I saw everybody's spread, so go check out that hashtag Unique Happy Planner if you want to see how everybody's spread turned out. But this is my spread. So maybe sometime in the future, Happy Planner will come up with another challenge in which I will participate in that. And then of course I had to throw in a half sheet here. And so you've seen how I organized this before. My meal planning orders, video ideas, to-dos, social media stats. And then on the back is my grocery list. I did do a big, huge spread this week. My son asked me to make soul food, and I did. I made macaroni, collard greens, stuffing, fried chicken, corned beans, cornbread, yams. And so this was awesome. My son really, really enjoyed it. And so this was the list of stuff that I needed for that, which was really pretty long. And then this is when I started implementing this type of half sheet, which is a cleaning schedule. And so I got this idea from I'll Pencil It In on Instagram. I thought it was super cute and functional, so I decided to add that this week. And then on the back, just a little short list of other to-dos that I have to do. And then this is the other half of the spread. Highlights for this week is my niece had an orchestra performance. Addison's first rehearsal was actually this week as well. It was on Saturday the 19th. And so those were some highlights for this week. And then we move on to the next week. This is also from the Color Story sticker book. And I think so, yep. Sure is. And I love this spread as well. I tend to stick with the same colors for some reason, so I'm really trying to step out of my comfort zone. And then I did the same thing with this half page here, using it for my cleaning schedule, and just decided to change up the font a little bit. These are stickers from my shop here on the side and throughout here in certain places. And then also the squad was announced. That was definitely a highlight. And so I put a little sticker here to indicate that. And so that was that. Those were all the highlights from this week. And I love using this cleaning schedule. I'll probably implement that going forward. And then that brings us, I did create also, this is my monthly to-do list, which travels month to month. So this should actually be in June. And then I'm saving for Go Wild. You guys saw this video on my channel with how I created this page. I'm saving $150 in June to save towards Go Wild for next year. So I'm going to move this into June and move this into June as well. But let me show you how the June spread turned out. I just posted this picture on my Instagram yesterday. I love this. Is probably my favorite monthly layout. I love it. It's just so summery and it just feels good. And so I got these stickers from all over the place, from some new stickers books I got, from the colorful boxes, from just all over the place. So I really can't pinpoint and tell you like exactly where. I mean, I'm sure I could if I really looked. But so if you have any questions about a particular sticker, make sure to let me know. But I just love it. And my mini one, I love that one as well. So again, I'll probably do a flip through on my mini as well, without you letting me know that you want to see that. But I love this. The French Open started this month, so of course I wrote that down. I have a couple of pool parties to go to, 3 actually. My sister's graduation, I'm supposed to go to Hilton Head. I have a special ministry day coming up. And it's just, I love it. It's beautiful, y'all. I just love it. So again, this is my monthly to-do reminders. And what I do is I pull this out and I put it in month to month. So that way I can remember things that I don't want to forget and take note of certain things. So hopefully you've created one of these yourself, because I think this really helps a lot. And it's just a starting point to be able to fill in this monthly calendar. So I love how this turned out. This is probably, like I said, my favorite month so far. And so I'm going to pop this in here because we got to get this saving started, y'all, for Go Wild. So I'm excited to start that. And then that brings us to this current week that we're in. So I did a video on my channel which grew in popularity like overnight. It's insane. Apparently you guys like challenges and you like the whole trend I tried following a tutorial by, because that video has like almost 7,000 views in 3 days. That's insane for me. Now, I'm just a small YouTuber, so for me, that's good. So I guess you guys like those types of videos. So comment below and let me know if you want me to try a different planner person, because obviously you guys like those types of videos and I'm here for it. So I love this spread and how it turned out. I did my version of Mom Run Crafts planning style. She uses a lot of mild liners, a lot of colorful boxes, and she writes on her pages. And so that this is my attempt at that. And actually, I have to say, I don't really typically write on the pages because I just like writing on a sticker. But I love this. I love writing on the pages. The paper felt really good with the pen writing on it, if that makes sense. Is that weird? Because normally that's why I write on the stickers. I like the way the pen writes on a sticker as opposed to the page. But to my surprise, I actually really did enjoy planning like this. So I probably will add this more to my planning rotation a lot more now. But I love how the top turned out. This was just priority appointments. Then I did my to-do list in the middle like I normally do. To clean is here. So I broke it up by zones. And then I have my Bible study scheduled there. So I didn't need a cleaning page half sheet this week like I normally do, because like I said, I broke it up into zones here. I love how this turned out. I really do, guys. I'm very surprised by it. And then I use this full page. It's actually a whole page. It's the lister's gonna list. So it has the dot grid here and then the line pages here. And I just folded it in half and I used it as my half sheet. And so I have a grocery list on that side. And then I have my weekly meal plan orders, YouTube stuff on this side. So when I snap it in, I can open it up. I can see my to-do list. I do have an important day in my ministry coming up. So I wanted to indicate that because I'm going to be spending a lot of time with friends. I have my grocery list here. I actually had a lot of food left over last week that we munched on. So this week I was able to prepare some of the recipes from last week, if that makes sense. So I didn't go to the grocery store yet, which is awesome, but I know I will. So when I do, I'll write that in. But all these recipes I planned for are from last week. But sometimes as we near the weekend, I end up going to the grocery store a little bit more, so I know it'll probably be the same this week. I do have orders here, which I'm actually working on today, but I haven't written them in. And then on the back here is just a little quote, and then it says, make someone smile today, let's root for each other and watch each other grow, which is one of my favorite. I love this. So that's why I put arrows at it, because we gotta root for each other, guys. It's all about positivity and promoting unity within this community. That's what it's all about. So I wanted to make sure that I put that there just to remind myself of that, because we all lose sight at times. And so I thought that was the perfect quote to add to this page, and I just love how this spread turned out. And so that is it. I am looking forward to planning for this week, which is going to be the very first week in June. I know this kind of is technically because the first starts on tomorrow, but I wrapped all this up into my May, and so when I do my June through December, then you'll see starting on the week of June 4th, taking us all the way into December of 2018. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. You got lots of inspiration out of it. You found something that you want to use in your planner, and you will give me a big thumbs up, and also consider subscribing to my channel if you like these sort of videos. Make sure to let me know if you want to see the mini flip through video, and let me know who wants those extra glam girl pages. Like I said, I'll send them out. Just make sure that you're following me on Instagram @HomeWithQuita, and you're also subscribed to my channel, and then I'll choose randomly from whoever answers that call out. So again, thanks for tuning in today, guys. I really appreciate all your support on my channel. I try to let you guys know every now and then how much I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you guys. I mean, my channel has grown really quickly, and I don't know why. I mean, I think I make pretty good videos, and so hopefully you guys will continue to enjoy that, and that will kind of keep me inspired to want to keep going, because it is a lot of work. I am planning on doing videos soon with how my setup is, because I have a lot of people asking for a craft room tour, and also for a setup on how I like set up my videos and film and all that stuff. So I'm planning on doing that pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to let you know how much I really do appreciate all of you, each and every one of you, and I just really thank you so much. Ooh, let me stop doing that. I really just thank you guys so much for all the support. So thanks again for watching this video today. Hopefully you'll come back for the next one, and I'll see you at that time.